Question number 2. What album do you love every single track on? Or just your favorite album? That's a good one. Question number 3. Which slang word do you use the most? Yeah. That's a good one. Question number 4. What thing that money can't buy would you most like to have? Number 5. You need to declutter your living space. Which 3 things could you part with right now? Look around the room you're in and tell me 3 things that you could part with. I'm a big declutterer, so I feel like everything in my room is necessary. Probably a lot of random stuff. I don't even have decorations in my room, so I steal this flower thing from my mom to film my videos. And she always comes in my room and takes it back, and then I take it back when I need to film videos. Fun fact, because I don't really do decorations. Question number 6. What song has been stuck in your head recently? I'll have to give that one a listen. Okay. Let's see. Question number 7. What is the last thing you did to treat yourself? If you can't remember, then you need to go do something for yourself. Number 8. Okay, this is gonna sound terrible, but I think it'll be kind of funny. What non-lethal and non-physically violent method of torture would be most effective on you? Like, something that's not actually hurting you, but would be the most effective method of torture. I think, like, like holding me down and making me listen to nails Question number 10. What famous person, living or dead, would you like to have as a mentor? That's a good one. Number 11. What is your least favorite genre of music? Okay. Number 12. What do you have today that you didn't have this time last year? It's a good one. Well, I have this sweater for starters. Question 13. Do you know how to eat with chopsticks? Nice and simple. Okay. I believe you. Number 14. What punishment should be given to people who drop litter? Okay. Question number 15. If you could no longer chew, what food would you miss eating most? I don't know what I would miss most. Okay. Question number 16. Have you ever wondered what would happen if every flushing toilet on Earth was flushed at once? I've never wondered that. But have you? It's a pretty crazy thought. Alright. Number 17. What store would you most like to have a $500 gift card for? And it can't be Amazon. Okay. You know what mine would be is Michaels. I freaking love Michaels. I love yarn and crafts. Michaels. Do you guys have Michaels in other countries? Do you know what Michaels is? Hopefully. Number 18. What was the last movie you saw in theaters? Question 19. What technology of today will become obsolete first, in your opinion? Question 20. This is one I'm just making up kind of based on the last one because I wonder, what is something that you think we should have had already by 2025? Like, something that should have been improved or something that should have already happened by 2025 that has not. I was just thinking about that the other day because I think I was blow drying my hair and my mom was trying to talk to me, and I was like, Mom, you would literally have to stand an inch in front of me and scream into my ear for me to hear you right now because I'm blow drying my hair. And I was like, I would have thought by 2025 we would have quieter blow dryers. I don't know. Just a random thing, but I'm sure there are so many others I could think of. Number 21. What 3 things make a person likable to you? Alright, those are good ones. Number 22. You have $100 to help someone out today. What do you do with it? That's nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Number 23. What skill do you have that would keep you alive in a zombie apocalypse? Good to know. Good to put your carry-on on the thing and it goes through the thing, and then you're in the airport and you can still buy stuff, right? Like, and then anything you buy doesn't go through security. They were selling Swiss Army knives in the airport. Like, you could buy a Swiss Army knife and then take it on the plane with you. And I was like, what? Because you can't take a Swiss Army knife through security, but you can buy one and then take it on the plane. I don't know. Number 27. Have you ever cried tears of happiness? Or is there a taste that you can always detect, even if people try to disguise it? That's a good one. Mine is bananas. I can taste bananas from a mile away, and I don't like them. Yeah. Makes it really, really hard to eat like I never eat smoothies or anything from places. Like I make my own because they always have bananas in them. Question 36. 36. What advice would you give to your 10-year-old self? Okay. Yeah, that sounds like good advice. Number 37. Do you agree that there's no such thing as a stupid question? I do not agree with that. No. I just remember in my sex ed class, freshman year of high school, and we were learning about like tubal ligation, like getting your tubes tied, and someone asked if you can still have sex after you get your tubes tied. And my teacher was like, yeah, that's kind of the whole point. So that was a funny question. Not that stupid for like a 14-year-old to ask, but kind of stupid. Number 38. What food should be banned from eating in confined public spaces? What food shouldn't you be allowed to eat? Number 39. If you could only buy one new item of clothing this year, what would it be? Alright. Number 40. What new flavor of potato chip would you like to create? Okay. Sounds pretty good. Question 41. Have you ever been to a drive-in movie theater? Okay. Number 42. What has turned out to be much harder than you anticipated? real word. What was it? I definitely have some of those. Because I did gymnastics as a child from the time I was like 2, and I would call it shemackets. I said that I would have to go to shemackets. And instead of saying that something matches, like my shirt matches my pants, I would say it magics. It magics. So that wasn't even like an easier way to say something, it was just, I don't know, I just thought those were the words. Number 47. What color should toilet paper be other than white? Why don't we have other colors of toilet paper? Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. Number 48. What's your best knock-knock joke? If you don't write down your answers for all of these, this is the one I ask you to write down an answer for. Write me a knock-knock joke in the comments. Okay. Number 49. If you had to compete in the Olympics, what sport could you do? Okay. Question 50. Do you think organ donation should be mandatory? Number 51. You have a pet dragon. What do you name it? Good name. Number 52. What's the best put down you've ever used or heard used? Number 53. Who was the last person you thought about punching in the face? I will not tell them, I promise. Number 54. If you had to wear a hat every day for the rest of your life, what type of hat would you choose? Okay. Solid choice. Solid choice. Number 55. Which one of your friends or family has the funniest way of sneezing? this one, I would like you to also put your gender next to it. Give me your yes or no, and then put your gender next to it. Thank you. Number 59. 59. If you could only have one color of t-shirt, what would it be and why? You don't really have to tell me why. It says that, but just give me a color. Number 60. What was the last thing you felt the need to have a 5-minute rant about? Yeah. Go ahead, you can pause the video and rant. Number 61. You need to remove one social media app from your phone. Which one will it be? Okay. That's fair. Number 62. What popular trend do you find most annoying? Number 63. Did you have acne as a teenager? Nice simple question. Hell, I have acne right now. Where are all my didn't get acne till I was 19 and still have it adults at? Because, same. Number 64. Do you tend to Google your problems? Yes, always. Every time. Number 65. What do you often see in your home area that visitors will travel miles to see? I don't live anywhere touristy at all now, but like, it was really cool when I lived in Boston to see people like love to come see the place that I live. Like, that people travel from all over to see the place that I live. Number 66. Have you or do you have a collection of anything? Have you ever had or do you have a collection of something? Number 67. What always cheers you up when you're having a bad day? Number 68. If you could only have one flavor of potato chip for the rest of your life, life can you always make time for? Number 72. You only have time to grab one possession from your home. What is it? Number 73. What food is more effort to eat than it's worth? Could also be like more effort to cook than it's worth. Okay. Number 74. Who is the biggest drama queen you know? Number 75. Have you ever had a black eye? I have not, actually. I don't think. Number 76. What do you spend way too much time on? Number 77. If you could only have one pair of shoes, which would you choose? A lot of questions like that today. Number 78. What one thing are you glad you will never have to do again? Number 79. Do you think that the book is always better than the movie? Number 80. If you had unlimited funds and time, what 5 countries would you visit first? Those are good ones. Question 81. What? This is weird. You are somehow teleported 6 feet to the right of where you are now. Would you survive in that location? 6 feet to the right. I would be in the corner of my room. The corner opposite this one. Question number 85. Do you have a favorite comedian? I've never really been into comedy, but I've really been liking Nate Bargatze. I really like him. Question 86. If you could change 3 things about your life, what would they be? Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Number 87. It's time for karaoke. What song will you sing? Solid choice. Solid choice. Number 88. What food or drink did your mom always make for you when you were sick? I always got McDonald's French fries when I was sick, like stomach sick, because the saltiness is good. Number 89. You step out of the shower and there's no towel. What do you do? I probably hop and skip to the closet that has the towels. Number 90. What line from a movie do you like to use? Number 91. Have you ever had a pen pal? Question number piece of advice you've been given that you've passed on to others? Question number 96. What are you very enthusiastic about that those around you find dull? Number 97. Oh, this is interesting. It actually says this. What are your ASMR triggers? That's funny. Yeah. I like those too. Number 98. What gadget from a sci-fi movie would be the coolest to have? Yeah, that's a good one. Question number 99. Are you named after anybody? And number 100. Stomach is growling on cue. Where would you say your happy place is? Where is your happy place? Yeah, that sounds nice. Alright, that was 100 questions, which is we are actually on number 1792 in the book. So we are making our way through it. I actually thought we'd be farther. That's only like halfway through this book. I need to go back and see how many videos I have made with this, because like, what did I spend, like $10 or not even on this book, and I've made so many videos with it and probably accumulated a couple 100,000 views with this book, which is pretty nice. And yeah, we can probably make like a lot more videos with it. So many pages. But yeah, after I make one of these, I usually go to my Patreon and make a video for them. So I'll probably do another one with like the next question